Everyone, back tuning into today's video. We're going to do a weekend forecast today. We're going to have a detailed look at weather for the next 7 days across the British Isles. We're in for a really warm week, if not a hot week, with high pressure really dominating the weather. Going to be very dry, very sunny, and as I say, a lot of hot temperatures to come as well. Now, before I get on with the video, I want to mention the advertising. There's green keyword ads on my pages at GazWeatherBiz.com. If you click through the green words, you go to the advertised website. You'll be supporting GazWeatherBiz.com by doing that. The websites we're using for the weekend forecast are coming from westcentral.de and weatheroutlook.com. We're not using the radar picture today because I had a quick look at it a few moments ago and there's absolutely nothing showing up on the radar picture, so there's no point in using it. So we're going to start off with this time last year. This is from the historic archive at westcentral.de. I should just say quickly that the archive of charts at westcentral.de goes all the way back to January the 1st, 1871. So if you get some spare time, do check out the historic archive. It's a fantastic resource of information. But this was the chart this time last year, with low pressure right over the top of the country, blocking area of high pressure sitting over Iceland and Greenland. It was a horrendous day, the 13th of July 2012, with over an inch of torrential rain falling throughout the day. Temperatures just into the mid-teens, 15, 16 degrees, barely into the 60 Fahrenheit mark. Absolutely atrocious day. That was this time last year. Well, this year it couldn't be more different. The jet stream has gone north. The jet stream is north of British Isles. That's where it is today. This is the jet stream chart from the GeoFestival showing that it is to the north of Scotland. And this is the pressure chart, totally different to the situation last year. Instead of low pressure over the country, got high pressure ridging in from the Azores, a classic sort of summer pattern that. And that high pressure from the Azores is going to remain dominant throughout the coming week. So for today, well, we're looking at a mainly dry day with good sunny spells. It's more cloudy in the north, but even there will be some sunshine coming through. But for England and Wales, lots of sunshine and broken sunshine in some places, and it's going to be really hot today with temperatures up to 29, 30 degrees, 86 Fahrenheit quite widely. Some southern and southeastern parts of the country could well get up to 90 Fahrenheit today, 32 Celsius. A really hot day, quite possibly the hottest day since July 2006. Now that heat could just trigger a thunderstorm across northern England coming down in towards the East Midlands, maybe Lincolnshire, East Anglia. So that's where storms could occur this evening. They'll be very scattered. You'll be really unlucky to get one, but if you do catch one, it's going to be really quite heavy. It'll be slow moving as well because winds are light, so you'll know about it if you get one, but you'll be very unlucky to catch those storms. As we go into tonight, we're going to find the high pressure continuing to persist across the country. Any showers or storms in the east will very quickly die away, and we're looking at a clear and dry night just about across all parts of the country. Could be some mist and low cloud forming, always more likely around coast. It's going to be a warm night as well, quite a steamy night with temperatures somewhere between around 10 and 16 degrees. 16 is just 61 Fahrenheit. Remember, that was the maximum temperature that we had on the 13th of July last year. As we move through into Sunday, again, the high pressure is very dominant here from the Azores, so it's going to be basically a dry day with good sunny spells. There may be an isolated rogue shower somewhere in the southeast, but I think really we're looking at a fine day. Away from northern Scotland, where there could be a little cloud and patchy rain. Very warm, if not hot tomorrow. Perhaps not quite as hot as today. Temperatures perhaps do edge down by a degree or two, but even so, we're looking at maximum somewhere between around 21 and say 29 degrees. So that's around 70 to the mid 80s in Fahrenheit. High pressure very dominant moving into Monday, so again away from northern Scotland where there could be a little cloud and patchy rain. It's basically a dry and fine day with good sunny spells, very warm if not hot again. Temperatures perhaps getting somewhere up to around the 30 degree mark, 86 Fahrenheit. Perhaps a greater chance of a thunderstorm across northern England down in towards the Midlands on Tuesday. Just bringing down a very weak weather system. That's coming into quite hot air, so maybe the chance of a storm on Tuesday somewhere across northern England or the Midlands. But that said, again, there's a lot of dry and fine weather through Tuesday. Very warm again, if not hot. Temperatures again peaking somewhere around that 30 degree mark once again. The storm risks from northern England and the Midlands, and again they will be very isolated, so you'll be unlucky to catch them, but There will be a risk of storms on Tuesday, and that probably extends further to the southeast on Wednesday. So East Anglia, southeast England, perhaps getting the risk of a thunderstorm on Wednesday. But again, very isolated, these storms. You will be unlucky to catch one. Many areas dry and fine with good sunny spells. Again, those temperatures somewhere around that 30 Celsius mark into the mid-80s Fahrenheit. Very warm, if not hot. Any risk of storms through the middle of the week is gone by the time we get through to Thursday, I think, and the high pressure is just sitting there over the country. So again, it's another dry, fine, sunny and very warm, if not hot day. Temperatures again somewhere around the 30 Celsius mark in that glorious sunshine. And look at this, the high pressure just goes on as we move into Friday. So again, it remains very dry. I think any risk of storms from midweek will go at the end of the week. Very dry conditions, and basically it's sunny and hot with temperatures again somewhere into the upper 20s or below 30s Celsius, so well into the 80s Fahrenheit at least. And that sort of extends into next weekend. No sign of an end to this spell of weather. Just at the moment, high pressure looks very dominant going into next weekend, keeping it very warm, if not hot, dry and sunny. Just have a quick look at the charts from the weather outlook, and this is the risk of the showers or the storms today across the northeastern parts of England going into the afternoon and into the evening. Could extend down from northeast England in towards the Midlands, maybe southern central parts of southern England as well, but you'll be really unlikely to catch those storms. Most areas, as you'll gather from this chart, do look mainly dry and fine. Maybe a rogue shower in the southeast tomorrow, but I think again many areas dry, fine, sunny and really quite warm or hot. Mainly dry as we go into Monday and into Tuesday as well. Good sunny spells, very warm temperatures, if not hot, up into the upper 20s or below 30s Celsius. Perhaps a greater risk of a storm as we go into Wednesday, extending from northern England down in towards the Midlands. Again, looks really quite isolated and rogue, but if you catch one, you'll know about it. And that perhaps extends down into the southeast as we move into Thursday. But I have to emphasise the emphasis is on dry weather throughout this week for most parts of the country, and very warm temperatures. And that's how we go into the end of the week. This is suggesting we actually see those temperatures easing off a little bit in the east, as maybe we pick up more of an easterly breeze. I'm not sure about that, but overall it's remaining very dry, sunny and very warm into the end of the week and next weekend. So in summary, we may get a rogue storm across some parts of the country today and through the middle of the week, but overall it's a very dry week. High pressure really dominant from the Azores. It can be very warm as well, if not hot, throughout the coming week, and a lot of sunshine coming up as well. So if you like the heat and the sun, it's a good week for you. If you don't like it, it's bad news. And that's it for now. Enjoy it. Bye for now.